Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Ekro Gaming, and welcome to another episode of Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. Now, before we start, I want to let you guys know, these last couple missions, I'm not sure about this one, because this is mission 19. I'm not sure if mission 19 is going to be very time intensive, but I will say this. The next episode, episode 20, I'm going to apologize in advance because there's going to be a lot of cuts. Because, no lie, the first time I completed mission 20, no joke, took me an hour and 45 minutes. And for those of you who have seen my Ridge Racer playthrough, you know what that implies. Which, I'll have to set a timer on my phone so that once an hour is approaching and I still haven't beat it, I'll have to stop the recording for that particular run or that particular section and then start a new recording. And then when I edit, I'll have to basically stitch them together because that mission is impossible. Because I'm a racer. I'm not a dogfighter. So if it was a racing game, it'd be a lot easier for me. But since this is a jet combat game and I'm not too comfortable with this type of thing, because I'm sure some of you have watched the previous videos and you're like, wow, this guy sucks. And that's fair. I do suck at this type of game. So it's gonna take me probably, I'm gonna estimate at least 10 tries. It's gonna be well over an hour. So just saying that right now. But this is mission 19, not mission 20. So let's go. Hopefully this one's not too bad.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish, to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built. Right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder
Yes?
which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the Lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island. The 444 Squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that arsenal bird.
There's a lot of SU fighters. There's Sukhoi. I think SU is Sukhoi. I'm actually curious to see how many points I have. 476,000. It's still not really enough. Yeah. Those are all DLC planes. Yeah, see the ADF, the ADF 11F, that's one I've used quite a bit, but I need to come all the way over here because it's that plane, and then so we're looking at about 3 mil just for the planes. We've got another, that's 400,000. That's 222,000, or 220,000. That's 400,000. So that's 620,000 plus essentially 3 mil. So it's about 3.6 mil, a little less, like 3.55 mil. Yeah, that's gonna be very, very tricky. I'll have to do another playthrough of the story because I'm not gonna do multiplayer. I refuse to do multiplayer.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Take down the Arsenal bird. This one's actually fun, but it can be a bit lengthy. It's lengthy, but it's doable. The final mission is just, yeah, it's, unless you have a lot of experience with games like this where it's dogfighting and it's, you know, jet combat, the final mission would be easier for you guys. It's not easy for me because I'm not a dogfighter.
I need help! Don't let him damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you. No sweat. Get into formation. We have the numbers. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link. Just confirmed it. Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got. We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal bird in unison. Roger.
Listen to him speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
This is Skull Squadron and Rigel Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
This is Z2. Public capacity are also
Ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need everything we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. They have manned aircraft. All this just to keep the war going.
How many more do we need to take out?
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
Whistle away.
The UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down. I thought as much. Our drones without leaders are slow as hell. The biggest flaw in their slave route.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important why... No, are. First, our goals. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who have lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, the war continues to rage overhead.
Drone leadership right certified.
It's up to us to defend our nation. It doesn't matter if you're in the military or not.
On our side? Haven't touched the gunner in a long time. Against 3 strikes? Never again.
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that.
Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
Pick up the gun. Pull the trigger and run past to a new future.
Missiles heading your way.
Punch 2. Hostile has a lock.
These strikes is operating around here. Too bad. Let's follow them.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real-life princess. Hey, Cosette, say hello to everyone. Yes.
It's safe over here. We're taking away all the guns.
Yes! Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid?
All right, understood.
Evading. This isn't a rebellion. It's a battle for independence. Take down the Arsenal bird and build a new country.
Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh? I'll keep talking big once the war's over, too. You can bet on it. We need something or someone to guide us.
You never need to worry about running out of pilots and drones. Missile fired. Evading. I heard 3 strikes was already here.
Looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Skies unknown. Cosette, let's go. Yes!
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal bird. They're Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area. 10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Broadcaster, we have more incoming.
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
Wilco.
arsenal bird. Shit, airburst tight. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was gonna do it myself. You dumbass.
Helios launched from the arsenal bird. Five seconds. 3, 2, impact now.
You're caught that. It's all over.
Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2, inbound.
I'm going down! It's up to you now. Get your stick, shake him off!
30 seconds remaining.
Target acquired.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
The monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for the signal. I took some damage.
Strider 1, missile away.
Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack on the arsenal bird.
Incoming!
5, 4. Everybody, give this attack everything you've got. Open fire!
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Hey, look at the arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Missile destroyer just striking larger. We can't plane it! Evacuate! Flagship is currently heavily damaged by laser weapons. Warship captain, aircraft controller helping. Signal blast! Deploy lifeboats!
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That was some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming.
The active protection system operated as expected. Launch another saturation attack. Air power. You will slow the arsenal bird.
Wake up! Missile coming your way! You dodged it. That's a hit.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird.
Missile inbound! Evade!
It's ready against APS. All aircraft, rig on from the arsenal bird.
That was close.
That's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on a booster's
Stuck here. I'm getting sick of that arrogant bastard. Seriously.
No good. The engine control room is gone.
Get order to the opposite
The radar room and the IC.
Nothing phases this thing. How are we supposed to hit it?
All aircraft. We can no longer commence with the second saturation attack. All aircraft, separately engage in direct attacks.
HQ,
on.
Damn shield, just go away. Be gone. Disappear.
On, Cuckoo Count.
Away with you. Look.
Just what kind of magic did you work there, you asshole?
It wasn't magic. It's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
The lights. It switched to the backup power supply. That means the main supply's been cut off.
The observations UAVs are dropping out. Fast. Wait, they're down.
Safety mechanism shut off. Power transmission.
The drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller.
You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged. Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
All aircraft, locate Strider 1 station. Drake 1, you're too close to Strider 1. Get out of the way.
Dang it, I flew over it.
We can't give up.
What the hell is it?
Ground forces effort to keep with nothing. We have to take down the target by any means.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Both main propellers have been stalled.
Don't worry about backing up Strider 1. Just try to stay out of his way.
Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger. The main propeller is moving again. Just how hard is that thing?
Wow, that was weird.
Destroying the antenna's base. Say what? If we destroy the docking modules, the supply unit will break on the first word. That'll leave the antenna base vulnerable. Light it on fire and we can cook that bird. Theoretically, that may prove impossible even for an experienced pilot. That would be a problem, but... Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this. If you're really that good of a pilot, I'd bet on it. Besides, if you thought it was impossible, you wouldn't have said anything.
Watch out! The drones are falling! Refugees. Everyone calm down. You want to get yourself killed? George? Tabloid! Get back here!
I can't leave that girl to die.
Fine, fine! Get her, but be quick about it!
Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd.
Run! Run! Careful!
One docking module destroyed.
Great work!
Strider 1, I knew you could do it. Move on and destroy the rest.
Is everything okay?
Good. Some people were crushed. The kid Tabloid went after his life. He ran that distance with a girl in his hands.
Good. What about Tabloid? Is he safe?
practice. Just focus on what you need to do. Behind the enemy.
Let's try to one handle it. Try not to get in his way.
Fox 2.
Behind 3 strike.
Strider 1, missile launched. Docking module destroyed. 1 left.
Nicely done. This'll be a good story to tell my son. Locked on. Get this guy off my tail. Enemy on your back.
Pulse laser cannon destroyed. That drops the Arsenalberg's threat level a little.
Come on, you drone. You're facing me now.
Being on you.
Commander has a lock. I've got you.
UAV is down.
You dodged it. Fox 2.
Locked on.
Too close to both shoot each other. Don't let them anywhere near him. Understood?
Missile away. All targets have been destroyed. The supply unit is ready to fall off.
Size work you out. Locked on.
We should be able to see the rectangle where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenalberg is sure to feel it.
Good luck.
Leave it to Trigger.
Don't let us down, Strider 1. Clear a path for Strider 1.
Leave the big fish to Trigger. Take down the UAVs.
We're counting on you. Look at those crazy moves. This is pretty nice.
Locked on.
Lieutenant base unit confirmed destroyed.
Forecaster. Oh my god. The Arsenalberg's on fire.
Trigger, break off. Arsenalberg is losing altitude rapidly.
Arsenalberg is down.
Forecaster, can you estimate the point of impact?
Don't worry, looks like it'll be open water.
Burning from the inside.
All aircraft avoid the target's path.
That's the last of the rooms. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend was here. Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. You surrender now, we will not attack. We can hold them off until support arrives. Our unit surrenders. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory? I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground. No, wait!
Enemy on my 6! Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound.
Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Ocean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
ground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. 2 miles to carrier. You're too fast. Lower your speed. You're on course. Looking good, buddy. 1 mile to carrier. Raise your nose. Nice work. You pulled off a perfect landing. Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins.
Well, if it isn't the
I'm up to 1 million at least. Alright guys, this is it. The next episode is going to be the final mission of the game, and I'm dreading it. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, I really appreciate it. And as always, stay crunchy, don't forget the soy sauce, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time for the final mission. See you later.